Hi guys, it's Vanessa. Got a little t-shirt on my head. I'm about to do my hair. Just washed my hair with some less shampoo and less conditioner. My favorites. I've been using them for a little bit over a year, probably since last mid-January till now. You guys can check me out on the Delanois, Instagram at the Delanois. We'll put it down below in the captions. I'm gonna go ahead and get started here. I know people are about to sign in. Yolanda, hi. Angela, hello guys. Okay, so I just took my t-shirt off. I just washed my hair, so it is really wet. I am gonna re-wet it though. It's really long. Hi. Alright, so I just washed my hair. I just kind of want to show you guys again. Washed it. Shampoo, conditioner. Okay. I am going to just kind of re-wet it a little bit before I start this section. Coral, hey girl, what's up? You made it. I can actually adjust my camera real quick. Alright. My hair feels so soft, and I literally only use shampoo and conditioner. Less shampoo and conditioner. Storm! It was my all-time favorite. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to section, hey Bren! I'm going to section my hair. You guys are going to laugh, but I kind of do it in a few different sections here. I do the top, last. With my hair, it's really long, so it actually pulls out a lot of my volume. So when I use less, I get a lot of volume, and then when I do it separate and do the top part last, it helps a lot. Sorry, my son and my dog are playing over here. Julian, take this out, buddy. Hey, Vanessa. Alright, so that's my top section. I'm actually going to adjust here real quick. Okay. So then, I actually section this top part here as well. Bren. He must know you're watching, Bren. He's obsessed with you. My dog is obsessed with Bren. Every time he hears her on the phone or hears her voice, he knows. Like, he's all about some Bren. Alright, so I'm just gonna section this off. My hands are really wet and slippery here. Alright, so I have two sections on top. So it's the top section, middle section, Vanessa, and then the bottom, I literally just split it in half. And that's it. Left side, right side, front, middle, that's it. Okay, so we're gonna take some water here. I'm just gonna use my fingers and kind of rake it through. My son thinks it's funny that I'm talking. He thinks I'm talking to myself. Buddy, I'm on the live. I can't. I'm just going, buddy. My little peanut. Alright, so my hair is really wet. You guys, like, wet. I want to make sure though that it's really wet before I start putting my less in, because less is actually activated by water, so you need more water, less product. Now you can see I have a lot of hair. When it's wet it doesn't look very thick, but when it's dry it's super thick. So I'm going to show you how many pumps and all that stuff that I use. I know we recommend, when you like go on there on the bottles, it recommends about 1 to 2 pumps. I might use an extra one. I might use 3. Everybody's hair is different, so it's really up to you to kind of figure out your way of applying. As long as you're using plenty of water, like, I mean, that's why I'm over the sink right now. You can see my hair is really wet. So you want to make sure you're using a lot of water. And I haven't even put product in my hair yet. This is just water. Cassandra! Sorry guys. Alright, so I'm going to be using my less curly all-in-one, holy grail, curl crack, my life. I'm gonna go ahead and do just about 3. The first one doesn't usually come out as much, so I usually do 4 pumps, so it's really 3 actual pumps. And I just make sure I apply it from the bottom and really work it through. Yolanda. Yes. Alright. See, so you really want to work it through. You can actually do a smaller section than this if you want to. Me personally, now that I use less, it's actually sped up my routine so much. I don't really need to stand here and do like 100 sections anymore. Maybe in my pre-less life, I would sit here and literally go through so many products and applying and working them through, and you know, not about that life anymore. So, believe it or not, I used to use between 3 to 5 products to style my hair every single day. I would literally get up at 4 in the morning, wash my hair, complete wash, shampoo, conditioner every day, and literally restyle my hair every day. I know, it must be crazy. But when I saw Les on Instagram, I actually came across Les mid-January of last year on Instagram. And I was like, you know, what is this product? I saw one of our curly influencers on Instagram using it. I'm like, what is that? So I tried to kind of, you know, go on YouTube, do my little research, creep a little. And I actually found a video on there, and I watched her video, gosh, I don't know, probably about 4 or 5 times before I went back onto Instagram and started messaging them through DM. And I actually got a response from the founder, Sahar, who's freaking amazing. She is so genuine and sweet. Like this entire company, like she is just amazing. She truly cares. See, I know. Lots of water, products in it, and that's it. I'm gonna make sure it just really worked through. If you see any frizz, like if you look at my hair, let me pull it up here, like wet. But you don't actually see any, you know, dry spots. If you see any dry spots, you really want to make sure you add more water and just keep working it through. You can use a comb. Show you my little broken comb. It gets the job done though. This is one of my favorites. This is actually a wet comb, like a wet brush, but a wet comb. And if I have areas where I know get a little more frizzier and my fingers don't really do the trick, I use my comb and just kind of do it that way. Spray some more water. And that's it. I'm going to go to the next section. See, so I have one section already really wet. You can feel it. I'm just going to go through and wet this side real quick. And as you can see, if you were to go ahead and apply while your hair is kind of, you know, not super wet but has dry spots in it, it's going to dry just like that. Like, it's going to have crazy frizz. It's going to look not as good as it should. So when you're applying, you really want to wet your hair really good. Try not to get yourself in the face. And literally just work it through. My ends are always super dry. I trim them whenever I really get a chance to, which they're actually due for a trim. So I really make sure I get it super wet. Again, this is just water. I'm raking my fingers through the hair. I mean, there's not even any tangles, and I have so much hair. That's why I'm obsessed with my Lush shampoo and conditioner. Like this stuff right here, guys, if you're using your Lush all-in-one and you're not using the shampoo and conditioner, like you should really think about investing in step 1 and step 2 as well. I've only used the system together, shampoo, conditioner, and all-in-one, because I feel like when a product is made in a system, like as a set, it should be made together as that set. Like it should be used together You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not a fan of like mixing. I don't like to mix brands. Alright, I'm gonna add a little bit more water. Ah! Can you buy the spray bottle you're using? The spray bottle I'm using, you can buy the Flairosol, but you can actually put your own, like your, you know, custom design. This one is actually copyright. This is Less brand. This is their actual, they own the copyright for the branding on this. So I can, if you want to, you can send me a DM or you can comment below and I'll come back and I'll let you know where I bought the actual Flairosol bottle from. I prefer using a Flairosol compared to like a regular spray bottle for me personally. I feel like it wets the hair a lot better for me, like what I need quicker. I just want to show you. I do shed. Gross, yeah, I know. But I know a lot of people always question shedding and all this stuff. Like, I've shed since I can remember. And I actually I've noticed my shedding is a lot less since I started using Less. And for having so much hair and going, like, I can get maybe 5, 6, 7, sometimes 10 days between wash day. I know that sounds crazy. 3. And I mean, once I get in the shower, I'll use a shampoo and I'll really work it through with a lot of water. And I tell you, like, I swear I can literally comb my hair in the shower just with the shampoo before even going to the conditioner. The spray bottle, Michelle. Yes, definitely. The Flairosol is awesome. Yeah, I'll go ahead and leave the comment. I'll comment back below as soon as we're done, and I'll let you guys know where it's from. Just kind of working my Less through real quick. Really want to make sure you focus on these front pieces here. Everybody loves the Flairosol. Yep, go ahead. I'll come back through and I'll comment below later after the video, and I'll let you guys know where I get it from. I just kind of want to show you guys some tips that I do here. I notice when I do my hair, sometimes I don't pay much attention to this front section here, like the sides of your face, and my hair is crazy. Like, I have shorter pieces where I've kind of cut some layers myself, and then you see the rest is really, really long. Oriana. Yes, I'll comment. I'll let you guys know. I promise I'll come back through. I know it's kind of hard to read some of the comments. I don't want to skip all you guys. All right, so I want to actually wet my hand a little bit. So for these little parts here, I just kind of like to rub together just so that they can kind of clump a little bit. I'm going to use one more pump here. I feel like this side is a little, I don't know, a little more thicker. But I really want to make sure I get my ends. My ends are like so dry. I know I've said that before, but they're so dry. I mean, I used to have Brazilian blowouts done to my hair. I used to have keratin treatments. And it's been probably a good, I want to say maybe 7 years since the last one. So I feel like it's probably not all the way out of my hair, so I feel like some of the parts at the end that are super dry are probably because of that. Val. Yeah, the Flairosol is awesome, guys. Especially when you're refreshing. Like, when I apply my Less, like if you apply it the right way on the initial application, like day 1 wash day, you can literally get days before you have to rewash your hair. Like, this is friggin' a miracle for me. Just gonna kind of work it through. I feel like I need to wet this spot here. And really make sure you get like all the dry spots. Now, the longest I've gone probably using Less, I kind of tested it out in the beginning myself. The longest I went was 12 days between wash day, and then what you do is you actually can use your Less and refresh in between, kind of when you need to, really. You know, a lot of days I can literally wake up, look at my hair and be like, wow, you know, did I even sleep on it? And just kind of go. Probably around day 2 or 3, sometimes mostly 3, I'll see it's a lot more frizzier, like in certain spots where I sleep, because I actually sleep with my hair down, like over my pillow. See, so I want to kind of show you. I don't know if you can see. Like, the hair is smooth, like it's actually smooth. you don't see dry, frizzy spots like that. Yeah, it's basically just a Flairosol bottle, guys. It's a Flairosol, and it really does help. See, so I'm gonna not touch it anymore, and I'm gonna go to this middle section up here where I've sectioned off. This is kind of where it's a little bit drier for me too with this area, so I am gonna probably section it twice here. I'm gonna section it in half. So I'm gonna do these two right here. I'm also going to section it again. As you can see, my hair is actually drying as I'm going. You see how dry my hair is already? So you don't want to apply your less. If your hair looks like that, you have to really add more water. Yes, make sure you subscribe to Les Brand's email. They have some really awesome stuff to come. The founder, she is incredible. She has so many amazing ideas. So definitely subscribe. You go to the website, go all the way down to the bottom, just drop your email, and then they don't spam, they don't send you like a million emails. They only email you when they have to tell you something or if there's something awesome coming. Like they're amazing. So I'm just adding more water. Just to make sure these dry spots are wet. Have you guys checked out the Les Infinity plan, the program? Isn't that awesome? Never run out of your Les, ever. Definitely go and check it out. It's an awesome way to get your Les and know like when you're gonna have it shipped every time. So you can do 1 month, 2 months, and 3 months auto ship. Just working my Les through. My hair is still really, really wet. For these parts here, the top, like by my side of my face, sometimes I'll kind of twirl them a little bit, just because if not, they go a little crazy, just because of how they grow. So I kind of like to give them a little bit more definition around the face. The way they're not always in my face all day. Still got one more section here. Okay, I'm just going to use the other half of that section and add more water. Just going to fill it up really quick with some more water. Not empty, but it's getting kind of low. There we go. Like I said, a lot of water, guys. Wet it a little bit more. For these sections up here, that midsection, I do like to use a comb just because it seems to be a little bit more drier, and I really, really want to make sure it's smooth before I use my Les, especially by the roots. I have really coarser, like more coarser hair up there. Just gonna add a little bit more water. Okay. So when I'm applying, I know I use a lot of water. I really, really work it through, and it's really not as long of a process as you would think, because it used to take me over an hour just to work my product through, and that's not even including like dry time. That's not including diffusing, none of that. This time it actually doesn't take me long at all. See? That's it. Really make sure you get the ends. What I really like about this product, not just that it's so easy to apply, and also gives me, you know, multiple days of wear without having to really worry about redoing my hair. I can go outside, like I live here in Florida, where like right now it's probably in the mid 80s. Summertime, usually it gets to 90s, sometimes hotter. And I can literally go out there with my hair done with less and not have to worry about humidity, like none of that stuff really affects it, which my old products, if I was to use like a gel or, you know, mousse, my hair would tell the weather before I can even go outside. Like before I stepped outside, I would know like, oh yeah, it's humid out, or you know, it's gonna rain, because my hair would literally swell up and just have to go up in a top bun all day because it would just be crazy. Okay, just one pump. With less, it's not like that. Like less, I can literally go outside. My hair won't expand. It doesn't get frizzy. It doesn't get that, you know, craziness that we all talk about. It doesn't get like that. And if it starts to rain, like before less, I would run. Like I would literally freak out, because if my hair got wet, I knew that my hair was going to be done for that day. With less, I can literally be out in the rain, go into my car, like if I'm in a parking lot or something, walking back to my car, and basically air dry in my car, or just basically just let it stay wet and air dry. And it's not going to affect your hair. Like it doesn't affect the curl, it doesn't make it frizzy. Like it actually reactivates what's in this product. So if you're stuck in the rain, you know, like the other day when I took my kids to school, it was pouring out. Just kind of sectioning this a little bit. And I actually got caught in the rain. And I came home and my hair still looked the same. Like me personally, now that I start using less and I diffuse, I don't air dry anymore. I used to air dry, I diffuse. So if I'm stuck out in the rain like that, I'll come home and kind of diffuse a little bit. And that's it. I won't add any more product. I won't do anything else to the hair. I will literally just let it dry, and my curls look awesome. Alright, so I just added water. I'm going to add some of my less. So yeah, this stuff really holds up well for humidity, rain, you name it. Like when I go to sleep at night, I sleep crazy. Like I probably move a million times a night. And I sleep with my hair lifted up over my pillow. I don't wrap my hair anywhere. Like I don't wear a bonnet. I don't do any of that stuff. Like I don't have time. I don't have time to worry about that stuff slipping off when I'm trying to sleep. So I literally just lift it up over my pillow and go. Like that's it. Oh, Oriana. No, I don't use any hair vitamins or growth or anything like that. With health problems of my own, I'm afraid to kind of take certain supplements. I have CML, which is a form of cancer. It's leukemia. It's a chronic myeloid leukemia. So I was actually on oral chemo for about 7 years now, up until recent, where I've actually been able to stay off of it for about 3 months, just to kind of make sure my levels and stuff are good, since I'm in remission right now. So I really don't like taking things that are not, you know, gonna mix well. Just gonna add some water. Definitely since I've used less, my hair, I've noticed, has grown so fast. Like even when I trim it, like I'll sit there and I'll probably trim my hair, depends, maybe every couple of months. Unless, you know, I'm in the bathroom standing there looking in the mirror and I'm bored, I'll grab the scissors and start chopping, which, don't do it. Don't do that. But I've noticed, like, I just cut my hair probably about 1.5 inches back in early February, and it's already grown back. Like, I can see my hair is back to that length again. I'm gonna comb this through real quick. So I want to show you, if you comb through your hair after you just wet it, go ahead and wet it again. just to kind of get rid of any of that frizz that the comb might have caused as it's going through your hair. 2. That's it. Rub my hands together. My hands are wet. And that's it, guys. Like, really, it's all about the application process. As long as you're using your water and making sure the hair is not dry in any spots, you're good. I mean, this stuff is amazing. I don't know what you put in this, Sahar, but I'm saying, like, this is magic in a bottle. I'm telling you. That's gonna be the new hashtag. Hashtag love your curls. Hashtag magic in a bottle. Okay, just gonna smooth it down my hair. I'll show you guys. By using all that water and smoothing, like, that hair, like, there is no frizz anywhere. I always kind of get little tangles too at the bottom where it's super dry. There we go. See? Little curl. Alright, we're getting there. And that's it. Like, the front pieces, like I said, I kind of give a little twirl too, just for my own personal preference. You don't have to. It's just something that I like to do. Alright, now we're on to this little area here. Gonna wet it really good. I mean, look at that. Look how dry that is. Like, that's crazy. Storm! It really is. Like, my hair is so long. When I diffuse, it shrinks it so much. It's crazy. Like, if you see my hair wet, like, you see it's crazy. Can't even fit it all in the frame. Yay, Maria! Maria, is this your first time using less or ordering less? Maria said she just ordered. Woohoo! You're gonna love it. Yay! Alright, so I'm gonna section this off here. Move all my other hair away. You can see the spot here, like this area here. It's really dry. Okay, we're gonna just use 1 pump, 2 pumps probably for that section. And that's it. I literally just work it through. Work it, work it, work it. Oh, yay, Maria. Oh, Vanessa. Girl, I used to use 2 cans of mousse a week. My mom, she literally reminds me every time I talk about less to her. She's like, do you remember when you used to make me go to the store for you and buy your mousse every week? I'm like, yes, Mom, thank you for reminding me of my past crazy times of my hair. Okay, so I'm gonna use my comb here. Oh, your 3-year-old son, yay! Dude, less is really awesome for kids, I'm telling you. My 2 boys, they love using less. My husband uses less. I mean, the scent is so amazing. Like, it's not something that it would be classified as only female, like only feminine, like, scent. My husband loves it. Like, it's crazy. I've tried to hide it from my kids and my husband, and they always find my hiding spots, and they know, like, they won't use anything else. So we're less forever. So that Less Infinity program is actually freaking holy grail for me right now. Like, that is awesome, because now I don't have to worry about remembering to order if I get low. Like, I'm gonna know when I sign up on Less Infinity, I'm gonna know, like, when my shipment's gonna be here, like, when it's gonna ship. I'm gonna know, like, it's on its way. I'll do, you know, every month, every 2 months, every 3 months, pretty much as needed. You know, if you feel like you're gonna have your product and it's gonna last you 3 months, like, you might as well do it. You just sign up where you're choosing your products, you add it to your cart, and it's gonna give you that option if you wanna do auto ship. And if you do, you have the option to do 1 month, 2 months and 3 months. I'm just kind of combing through. You don't have to use a comb, like I said. I prefer to use a comb for my top section because it's definitely a lot drier. You know, it's always exposed to, you know, the sun, you know, all kinds of stuff. There we go. And that's it, like, no frizz. No frizz, just smooth, 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 smooth curls, yes. Water is the key, guys. I know, if you're not, you know, if you're not getting the results that you should be getting, if you feel like you're doing something wrong, or if you're watching the videos, just sit there and, you know, try your own method, but make sure you're using plenty of water. Awesome, Lexi, yay! Normal products, yes, I noticed the same thing. Let me see. Wait, with the less, oh, with your normal hair stuff. Yeah, with normal, like before I use less, if I try to diffuse, it's a nightmare. Like I can't. I tried it one time when I used to use a different product, and it was a no-go. So from that day, I have only air dried, and it takes me about 8 hours to fully air dry. So with less, I actually can diffuse, and my hair looks amazing. Like when you see me, like my pictures on Instagram, when you see them, that's diffused. Like I diffuse all the time now, and I'm gonna show you that here as soon as I get done. I'm almost done. I have one little section here. Well, I'll probably split it into 2 or 3 maybe, and that's it. And I'm kind of talking. There we go. Yes, Katrina. Me too, girl. They are awesome. Katrina says she loves the products. Yes. And I just kind of twirl it to get it out of my way here. Lexi. It is the Delanois, the THE, and then my last name, DELANOYS. You can also see on Les Brand's Instagram as well. You'll see some pictures of me on there. On Les's blog, you'll see a few of my hair too. Right, so I'm gonna really re-wet this because it's really dry right now. This is a section that I haven't got to yet. This is one that's been sitting on top of my head since we started. My hair is funny. If it's fresh from the shower and just kind of chilling in the air like this, like it'll dry. But if I let it air dry, it takes forever, like the whole thing. It doesn't make any sense. All right. So when I do this top section, I'm actually gonna comb out these little knots, and you can see, like, look at all that. You see those little knots there? If you're styling, like, you don't want to apply your less if you have any little knots or little tangles like that. If you use one of these as well, for me, it just works a lot faster. I have all this hair and it's so long. It's just easier for me to do what works best for me. Most of the time, I finger comb, as you see. Always re-wet though after you comb, just to kind of smooth out the hair. Audrey, really? Yay! It's crazy. It is, for sure. See? So I'm gonna take 2 pumps. 2 pumps, that's it. I'm actually gonna work it through here. There we go, just kind of working it through. And if you want, I mean, you can just kind of, you can comb through. You can finger comb, you can use a brush, you know, whatever it is that you prefer to use, you can still use with less. Like, that's the best part. Like, you can still do your normal, you know, finger combing or finger detangling and still apply your less. Like, the slip is ridiculous. Like, look at this. Insane. You can't tell me there's no slip to this product. Like, there is so much slip, and if you add more water, it just gets better. Like, more and more slip. Come on. It's awesome. Especially when you have really long hair, that's the best part. So with this part, I kind of like to finger twirl a little bit and kind of let it go, just for these little sections here. Like I said, those are the really dry sections, and then for this section, I'm just gonna kind of scrunch and throw it back. See? So my hair is still smooth, and it's flinging all over the place. Okay, so we have one more section here. Yes, yes! Application is the key, guys. I'm not kidding. Like, I have a lot of freaking hair. I keep telling you guys that, but I really do. And application is key. Like, I've never in my life been able to use just one product ever. Like, never. My family will tell you the same thing. My husband, he'll tell you the same thing all day. He knows. Like, it's crazy. He knows what it takes to have to do my hair. And now when I have less, like there's days, like I said, I can get 5, 6, 7 days without having to rewash and restyle. And if he wants to go somewhere, like the next day, I can get ready so much faster. And he just looks at me like, how in the heck did you get done so quick? Like, it's insane. Blows my mind. He used to have to wait like 2 hours on me so I can shower, wash my hair, detangle, do my hair. And if I was doing makeup, man, it would take even longer. So thank you, Wes. My husband is very grateful that you speed up my process here. No more getting up at 4 in the morning just to have to shower and restyle all my hair. Thank God. Thank you, gosh. That was crazy. That was a crazy time. I'm not gonna lie, having 2 kids and husband and a, fur baby, like, they always, the timing is not always there, like, to do my hair. Now with Wes, I can literally do my hair at night if I need to, diffuse it, and sleep on it, and it's just fine the next day. I personally don't go to bed with wet hair. I hate going to bed with wet hair. It's not something that I do. So if you've tried it, let us know. I will. You have no idea. He is so grateful, so grateful. It's funny. He loves using Wes. Like, when his hair was long before we cut it off, like, he had really long, probably about 2C hair, maybe 2C. And it was so nice, and we would use Wes in his hair just because it kept his hair so soft. Like, he had awesome hair. Alright, so I'm just gonna kind of comb it that way. See? No frizz. No, no, no. Just what's on my forehead, don't mind that. See? That's it. So I'm actually going to finger coil a few of these little spots here. This is what I like to do personally for me. Having really long hair, my roots tend to get a little flat just because my hair is, it gets heavy, so it starts pulling my hair down. Less keeps my hair super, super light and gives me volume. But for these little areas up here at the top where I've kind of cut a little shorter certain pieces, just to kind of add volume for myself, I like to kind of finger coil them a little bit, because once you start diffusing and drying your hair, like, it's gonna give it so much, like, more volume. It's awesome. Storm. All the bathroom real estate. Oh, yes. See, my husband actually has room in the bathroom now, in the other bathroom, for his stuff, because I've cleaned out all of the other stuff that I don't use anymore, because now I use less. Like, one bottle, like, that's it. This, and of course my Life right here. Shampoo, conditioner, less brands. Amazing. Silicone free, sulfate free. This stuff, like, I'm telling you, if you're using the all-in-one on its own, you should really do it in the 3-step system. Like, the shampoo and conditioner literally prep the hair for the step 3. No jokes. Like, I can get in the shower, shampoo my hair with less, and sit there with water, like adding more water, and I can literally detangle my hair without any effort. Like, there's no struggle, there's nothing, like, no issues. My shower times have actually sped up too. Hubby's very thankful for that as well. No more hour-long showers from having to detangle my hair. Okay, so for this part, the top section. I used to sit there and part my hair down the middle, apply each side, and go from there, but I noticed when I do it that way, for the next few days after, like my hair will form, like stay to that form. Like my hair is very funny, like it likes something and it'll just stick that way. So I started doing my hair this way in the sections like you saw, the 3 sections, the bottom, the middle, the top, and then I break the top into smaller ones, just for that volume that I like to get in the top. And then I can literally like play with my hair. I'm always touching it, you know, flipping it around. I can actually run my fingers through my hair. Like, what curly girl could ever say that ever before? Like, I've never been able to put my hands through my hair without cringing, knowing it's gonna frizz or be crispy and sticky. Okay, so for this part here, I actually take a little bit more time. I do like to twist the front sections, not really twist, but kind of twirl them a little bit. My front pieces, they're still kind of, you know, a little crazy. When I started my chemo, I noticed a little bit of a different change in my hair, the chemo medication. So I have noticed it's kind of made my roots a little bit more coarse. So when I comb through it and kind of just twirl, it helps smooth that out as well. There we go. One more section here. And for my hair, I have, you know, you can see really long 3B curls. So I use the curly formula, this one here. I use the curly. It works really well for me. It gives me volume, and it really helps to bring out my natural curl. Ladies, it's not going to make your hair curly. If you have wavy hair and you try to use your the curly formula, it's not going to make your hair curl. Like, if you have wavy hair, definitely go with the wavy formula. It's really, really good. Like, I've tried it on my hair before, and it still allows the natural pattern of the hair to do its thing, but it's not going to make it curl like my curl type or like the founder's curl type. Okay, I'm just adding some more water kind of by my front. I'll take another pump of less. That's it. I run it, my hands together, and this is where I kind of smooth out my baby hair slash, you know, little pieces here, and that's really it. That's it. Once you style your hair and you add your less after using all your water and really working it through, you don't want to touch your hair. If you're air drying, you really just want to leave your hair alone. Don't play with it. Don't touch it. Just kind of let it air dry and do its thing. You know. Sorry, hair is all wet. See? That's it. My hair is still smooth. There's no frizz. At this point, if you see any frizz, like if you go through and see any frizz in any section, add water and just work your product through. You don't have to add any more product. Whatever's already in the hair, that's it. You work it through. Okay, and that's it. Now if you want to, you can take your hands, I'm going to lower this camera, take your hands and kind of scrunch out the excess water. You'll see it start to run down my arms. It's really wet. And that's, you know, if you're air drying, that's it. That's all you have to do. Scrunch out the excess. You can use your hands. You can use cotton t-shirt. Mine's wet because this is what I use for my hair after I showered. I put my hair in a cotton tee. That way it doesn't get my hair super frizzy. You can also use one of these. Yes, I know. It's for cars and drying cars, but it really works really good for curly hair. I mean, if you sit there and, let's see. So I'm going to diffuse, but I want to show you another way to kind of get out some of that moisture. That way it doesn't take 10 hours to diffuse. For me, it takes a little while diffusing. But recently I've kind of switched my diffuser, so it's not as long. Here we go. Okay, so we're just going to scrunch take out some of the extra moisture. I wouldn't recommend using like a microfiber towel or a regular towel. I wouldn't recommend either of those because it's going to really add a lot of frizz to your hair, and it's going to take out a lot of that product that you just put in, and you don't want that. Like, you want your curls to stay smooth without any frizz. See, like that. Like my hair, like right now, there's no frizz, nothing. I could literally just go air dry and that's it. Not gonna do that though, because I'm gonna show you guys how I diffuse. I am still fairly new to diffusing. Since I started using less is when I started diffusing after watching Sahar and all of her amazing curly hair. I've kind of learned some things from her. So my diffusing skills are not perfect. Just FYI, heads up. Alright, so some people, they do choose to kind of leave their hair alone for a little bit and diffuse maybe after 20 minutes, 10 minutes. I'm not going to do that. I don't do that. I don't have time. If I'm doing my hair, it's usually because I have to do it, get it going, and get on with what I'm doing. If I'm doing it at night, I'll leave it. Nicole, thank you. So, yeah, it's crazy, crazy, crazy. Alright, so I'm going to start drying. Just a regular diffuser. Any dryer, any diffuser will work. I like to use the lowest setting possible as far as the speed. I do use heat. I used to use cool. It just takes way too long for me, and it's not something that I can stand here and keep doing, you know, to dry my hair, especially with kids, husband. So I just use low heat, the lowest setting possible, and that's it. I'm gonna kind of start from the bottom here. Yeah, guys, make sure you guys are subscribed to Les Brand's emails. You'll be able to get like heads up on all new coming products, you know, anything like that. That's why I really recommend you guys going with the auto ship, their new Les Infinity, because you guys are going to be the first ones to hear about, you know, new products, and you get to test out the new stuff, you know. You'll be the first ones. Like our diehard Les fans, like our Les Infinity subscribers are going to be, you know, they're gonna get spoiled. Alright, so I'm gonna just go through. Yes, buddy, we'll talk about it when I'm done, okay? Love you. So when I diffuse, I'm still kind of gentle, but I try to get it done as quickly as I can. Kylie, this is a Dyson, but I would suggest definitely subscribing to Les's email, because they're working on something really awesome. Not giving away too much, but it'll be awesome. Yeah, I think it does, Angela. I feel like it's a little bit faster. I definitely wish the diffuser was bigger though. Like, a little bit bigger for all my hair. I'm gonna try to go a little faster than my normal diffusing just so that I can get it, you know, to the point where you guys can kind of see like the after effect of me applying. So I'm gonna try to go a little faster with my diffusing. I like volume, so I kind of like to be a little less gentle when I'm diffusing. If you are, you know, all about that no frizz, be gentle and take your time when you're diffusing because it really does make a difference. Thank you, Regina. Aw, thank you. So what's everybody doing right now? Are you guys just kind of hanging out, watching me at home from your couch? Or are you guys at work? I know it's Saturday, but is everybody off right now? Watching me do my hair. At work. Oh, Michelle. Thank you for watching from work. Yes, Yolanda. Good job. Laying in bed. Oh, the puppy. Very good. I'm sure you can use a hooded dryer. I've never used one before. Like I said, I'm really new to diffusing. Ooh, iced coffee. Oh, the baby, yes. Nicole, no way. Oh, it's funny. Oh, you guys are so sweet. Texas, ooh. Oh no. PJ and Netflix, yep, I hear you though. That sounds like a plan. Freezing rain. What? Hi, Tiffany. Woohoo, Ontario. Niagara Falls, alright. Get my head over. If I've missed any of your comments, just kind of leave them down below and I'll go ahead and comment back to them. Vanessa, yeah, usually I do. I'll just use it all the way. I just kind of got tired of that air dry life that I've done for so many years. Having wet hair now, I'm not about it. Ice storm, oh my gosh, storm, no. Tiffany, Les Friends is actually based in Canada. They're in Toronto. They are a Canadian brand. I know, I'm touching my hair a lot, guys. I'm just kind of trying to dry it really quick for this video so you guys can see the after. Like I said, I like volume, so I don't mind frizz. So I will touch my hair as I diffuse. And I kind of just go with it. You guys have seen my hair, like, it doesn't look crazy. It just depends. Like when I'm doing my hair, not on camera, I can style it really quick with my lush, and then drying probably about maybe 20 minutes. It just depends. Diane, you're in Florida? Woo! Very cool. Yes, I am a diehard Lush fan. I love my Lush. Love it, love it, love it. If you ever stop selling it so hard, I'll come find you. I will find you. My roots always take the longest to dry. So long. I'm gonna try to focus on diffusing though real quick before I go too crazy. So this is what I use. I use less shampoo in the shower. I use less conditioner in the shower. I rinse it all the way out completely. And this is what I use to style this. Is my Les Brand Curly all-in-one. You don't need anything else with this but water. As long as you're using lots of water with your Les, that's it. Like no gel, nothing else on top of it, you don't need it. Oh my gosh, Vanessa, I could imagine. Her hair is so curly. Guys, any water bottle will work. You can go to the dollar store and pick up one of the regular like canned water bottles. It doesn't even matter what kind of water bottle you're using. As long as you're getting your hair really wet, that's all that matters. Sometimes I don't even use the water bottle. I use the faucet and just kind of work it through that way. Oh wow. Definitely send a PM to Les, like PM them a picture of her hair, and they can definitely help you pick the best formula for her hair type. I'm thinking definitely the curly formula would be awesome. Yes, Storm, your curls are awesome, girl. I love your hair. So pretty. Sorry, I'm trying to just kind of diffuse really quick. I don't know when it's going to cut off for time. Oh, the curly all-in-one. And I have really curly hair, so it works really good. It's not going to make your hair any curlier. It's just going to bring out your natural hair curl, like the curl. I use Lush shampoo in the shower. It really helps with tangles, silicone-free, sulfate-free. And I use Les Brand conditioner in the shower. Like that's it. That's all I use. No other thing. And if I want to do a deep conditioning treatment, I'll use my Les conditioner. Like this conditioner here works amazing in the shower for like a deep conditioning treatment. Thank you, Lexi. If you ever have questions on what formula you need to use or what would work better for your hair, send Les the PM of your hair, like a recent picture. They are so good at helping pick the right formula. That way you know you're getting one that's actually for your hair type. They have 3 different kinds of formulas, guys. They have wavy, curly, and kinky coily. Almost done. Woo-hoo. Yes, Bobby, thank you. Thank you for letting her know. Yep, I use a less shampoo, less conditioner, and less step 3 curly all in one. Oh, thank you so much. Now that my hair is drying, I feel less of a wet rat. I hate having my hair all wet anymore. I don't know how I did it for all those years. It's funny, when I used to air dry for my old job, I used to work at the hospital, and of course my boss would always try to make me put my hair up. So when your hair is all wet as a curly girl and you're told to put your hair up, you know, like, that's it. There's no coming back from that. Well, with less, being able to diffuse and have my hair dry and not have to reapply it every day, putting my hair up isn't an issue. Like, I can clip it back, I can put it up on my head, like, I can do anything to it that I need, and then when I take it back down, my curls still look just fine. Thank you guys. You guys are so sweet. Alright, we're almost there. My hair is so soft, guys. So soft. It's still kind of wet a little bit, so I'm trying to dry it really quick. But yeah, girl, you'd be here all day. And if you were watching my hair air dry, that would be brutal. I would feel really sorry for you guys. It takes a good 8 hours probably to fully air dry. No crunch. There's no crunch, guys. Like, this is soft. Like, no crunch at all. There's no crunch. If you're getting crunch from your left, like, it should not be crunchy. You're not using enough water, and you're using way too much product. Like, you guys saw how much I used and how I really worked my water through. My hair has no crunch. The roots are still really wet. I'm just trying to dry real quick. Like I said, this is my personal preference. You guys, I know you have your own way. I like volume, which I never liked growing up. I used to actually hate volume. I'm going to show you guys a little tip that I do. So, I'm going to shake out. My hair is not fully dry. It's almost there. But I want to show you. So if you wet your hand, like, just wet your hand, take a pump of your less, and kind of work it through. If you see any areas where, because you saw me kind of manhandling the diffuser, if you see any areas where you want to kind of give a little more, you know, definition, smooth a little bit, so you just kind of rush through your diffusing process, like, that's all this is what I do. And I can literally go 5, 6, 7, sometimes I forget how many days it's been, between washing my hair. And I do use my less to refresh my hair. I use a water bottle. I'll put some water in it. I don't fill it up all the way. And then I'll put a few pumps of less in there. But, like, guys, this is it. Like, it's really so simple. Like, if you see any spots that you feel like you kind of diffuse a little too hard or you touched it too much, like, for me, scrunching it earlier, Scrunching in my hair, I'm not a big scruncher. My ends, like I said, are really dry. So it does kind of give me frizz sometimes when I scrunch my hair, because my hair type, like I said, it's just dry. That's life. But I use lots and lots of water with my less, and literally, like, that's it. Right now I'm just kind of re-wetting my hands. I re-wet my hands. They still have a little bit of less on them. But I'm just kind of going through to kind of stretch out my curl, because when I diffuse, my hair shrinks up like insane. I start out with tailbone, you know, length curls, and then I shrink it up to like belly button length. Yes. So soft, guys. Like, Les leaves my hair so soft. Just gonna dry my hands real quick. I'm just gonna shake it out. Like, do you see my hair, you guys? Like, there's no crunch. There's nothing crunchy about my hair. Like, I'm done with that whole crunchiness. Like, I don't have time for the crunch. Soft curls, and that's it. Just gonna diffuse a little bit more. Oh, that's fun. So, this is actually what I'll do after I'm done. Thank you, Vanessa. Yeah, so Londa, the shine is insane. Like, I've never had shiny hair ever. I've always had crispy, crunchy, greasy, like, really not shiny hair. Like, Les makes my hair so shiny. Like, that shine is unreal, guys. So yeah, my diffuser, it just kind of popped off. So all I do, after I'm done diffusing with this part, I'll actually take it off and use this part. I wasn't kidding, I like volume, I told you guys. I like it. Magic in a bottle, yes girl, it is. I'm telling you, that's gonna be like, that should be Les Brand's new hashtag. Hashtag love your curls, hashtag magic in a bottle. Simplified curly life, yes. I do this for added volume. You guys don't have to do this part. I know some people kind of cringe when they see people kind of free blowing their hair. I do it because my roots take forever to dry. Oh my god, my hair smells so good. Les's scent is so soft. Like, I can't even explain what it is. It just smells so good. It's not overpowering. Like, I get migraines really bad normally from certain scents, and this stuff doesn't affect me at all. I was very thankful for that because I love my Les. Okay, so I'm just kind of blow drying, just kind of drying like the roots a little bit. I'll lift up a little and kind of get in there. So you guys see, like, there's no crunch, like no crunchy. Nothing crunchy at all about my hair. Okay. Shiny, shiny, shiny. Yes, girl, Beyonce. Yes, that hair, for sure. Well, this works really well if you want volume, just by taking off the diffuser head and kind of blowing it. I always have my hand though, like I'll have this arm kind of behind my hair to kind of hold it while it's blowing. That way it's not blowing all over the place. That's it. And like I said, like, it's your hair. Like, this is your hair. There's really no rules. When you're applying your lush, just use plenty of water because it is water activated. This is what I use to style my hair. Just this. That's it. Like, look at my hair, guys. What? Hello, curls. Yes. One product. That's it. That is it. Nothing else on top of it. I have a lot of hair. Like, before I was using 3, 4, 5 products. Now it's just one product. My hair is soft. My curls are soft. I can literally, like, I can sleep on them. They're not going anywhere. Like, look at that. Shoom. Bouncy curls. Just kind of fluffing my roots a little bit. My hair is still a little damp. I'm not gonna bore you guys while I, you know, completely 100% dry it. That's it. And like I said, if there's an area where you're like, nah, I need more definition, like, wet your hands, take a pump of your lush. That's it. And say you want some definition, a little extra right here. Because I know I kind of get sidetracked when I do my hair if I'm talking. So I might have missed some spots, you know? I might have just put water and not any product. Mom life / you know, crazy girl. That's it. Like, that's all I do. And for the sections that get scrunched kind of by the diffuser, because that diffuser is kind of small for all the hair that I have. So it does kind of scrunch up the ends of my curls a little bit. It's alright, I'm not mad though. We definitely need bigger diffusers. Bigger. Alright. Bye, Abby. Thank you for watching. Oh, yes. No. Rock those curls, girl. Yes. I want to see. PM us a picture when you do. That way they can share. Or DM me a picture or something. I want to see your hair. Yes, you want volume, girl. Yes. It's funny for me saying that. Like, I used to hate volume. As a kid, when my mom would have my hair done, I would always want her to cut it. Like, cut it low to where I wouldn't have volume. Like, still be curly, but like, kids would say it was like the Michael Jackson look. So I would get picked on because I didn't want volume. So my hair would be curly, but like short curls and, you know, real low and then length in the back. So I still looked like a girl. It was, hey, the struggle is real, okay? Grown up curly, it's not easy. Especially when your mom, like, my mom didn't do much with her hair. Like, she didn't do the whole curly girl thing. Like, she's just now starting to use lush and she loves it. Like, she's finally starting to use lush and rock her curls. She's been like an avid freaking blow dry straighten queen for as long as I can remember. I'm just adding more water, guys, just for me because my curls are so scrunched up. I like to stretch them. Thank you guys. All right, that's it. I'm gonna kind of show you the final results. Yes. Thank you guys for watching. Remember, lush shampoo, lush conditioner, and your all-in-one. That's it. Bye, guys.